Good evening, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. It's 4:42 p.m., December 5th. Today, I'd like to talk to ex-vegans and vegans alike. Now, look, there's this very serious problem going on with veganism. You guys are running out of time, vegans. You keep sweeping this under the rug. Now, there's so many cases of this. That lump under the rug is 6 feet tall. It's noticed. So pay attention to every word I'm saying. I'm not going to mince my words. I'm going to tell you directly. Now, all of these people that put their children through hell by torturing them with this vegan diet, a lot of them are getting locked up, right? This couple is going to jail for life, okay? The child died, and they were told not to put the child on the vegan diet, but they know more than everybody else. A couple of vegan rocket scientists right there. God help the child that's born to vegan parents. So now what I see now is, I have friends that are lawyers, and I talk to them occasionally about stuff. I used to work with lawyers every day in private banking at Citibank. All right. So what's going to happen? All of these countries that have this socialist medicine are tired of paying for the damage that these fool vegan parents are doing to their own children. And the state doesn't want to pay for it anymore, to tell you the truth. And they're talking about, as part of the restitution for the damage they've done to their own kids, they'll be forced to pay for the child's medical expenses, even if that kid is no longer in their custody, because they're the ones that caused the damage, and that'll be part of the proceeds of their restitution. Not only that, now I'm hearing rumors that kids that were raised vegan and left their parents home, they're adults now, and they're developing serious physical ailments, being traced back to when their parents forced them to be vegan. Some of them are going to sue their vegan parents for the extended medical care that they'll need for the rest of their life. So you're going to have that's just the way it's going to be. Now, to top that all off, since children have died on this diet, or it's been a ridiculous amount of medical care to help them recover, plus a lot of the ex-vegans who are adults are spending ridiculous amounts of money to recover from the quack advice they received by these prominent vegans on YouTube. It's just a matter of time when one of these ex-vegans who had high medical expenses in order to recover from veganism, and not to mention the PTSD. This is the new term, vegan PTSD. Like they were, health was failing, and they were going to these vegans and asking for help, and the vegans basically told them to fuck off. You didn't do it right. Well, just exactly how do you know what to do, and how do you know how to do it right, and how come you never showed these people how to do it right, and they were asking you to show them, and meanwhile you talked them into this diet, you sold them products, etc., etc. All they have to do is play back the video of your vegan channel. This is where I got the idea. Here goes me asking them questions. My health is failing. They're telling me I didn't do it right. They're telling me, it's not about health and nutrition. And in the same time, they'll say veganism is good for all stages of life. It's healthy. They speak with a forked tongue. If you could be sent to jail for murdering your kid using the vegan diet, you can also be sued by telling somebody that the vegan diet is healthy for them and they get sick. It's just a matter of time. It's a natural progression. If the diet or ideal causes physical harm, including murder, you're going to be subject to the laws. So if you killed somebody using veganism, you go to jail for murder. If you get somebody sick by giving them false information about veganism, you're going to be sued. And it's just a matter of time. So I don't know what else to tell you. The judges are getting sick and tired of hearing this. To the tune that 3 countries in Europe now is Figured they'd solve the problem by making it illegal to force your child on a vegan diet. You don't get caught. If that kid goes to the doctor and the doctor asks why your kid is underweight, and you're going to say, well, that's a little bit of the veganism, but they're healthy, right? He's just going to call CPS and you're going to get locked up. Don't try this shit in Italy. You'll go to jail. And eventually, those laws, like in first world countries, those laws tend to migrate country to country because they're just common sense laws. If you get a case like this, what do we do? Well, what do they do in Italy that has basically maybe the same kind of court system? And they're going to pass the laws. People always plagiarize good ideas, no matter where they come from. They just won't admit it that they do it. So eventually what's going to happen is these vegans who are running these charities, who are sitting on the high net worths, some of them between $1 million and $7 million, and you guys know who you are, that nest egg or that portfolio that you have, it's going to be gone. So you keep going out there and preaching about veganism is the best thing since sliced bread, while this stuff keeps happening, and this stuff keeps happening, not to mention the 85% of the people who try veganism under your tutelage, under your recommendation, underneath your expert vegan care that you put up on YouTube, and it turns out to be a disaster, they're going to sue you too. It's very simple. It's a natural progression of the law. People are going to jail for forcing their kid on a vegan diet. You're selling this vegan diet as a product. As a product. And people are using that product and getting sick. It's not going to look too good for you. Straighten up and get out while you still can. I'm out of here.